So you finally lost weight. Yeah, you've been working at the gym really hard. Or maybe you decided to fast using water. Or maybe it's Ramadan. Or maybe you actually live in a walkable city now because you moved to a different estate. And then, lo and behold, you're confused. Somebody's approaching you. Somebody's talking to you. Somebody's having a great conversation. You shake their hand and it was a lot more pleasant. You used to be 250, now you're 180. And then you're 160. And everybody's approaching you more. People say you look good. They say you look more attractive. Everybody is actually hanging out with you. Maybe you went through a chronic amount of depression. Maybe an episode where you decided not to eat for a while. And lo and behold, all your friends that are girls, and you're a girl too, decide to start hanging out with you and inviting you to places more. It feels strange, doesn't it? You lose weight and everybody starts suddenly inviting you out more places. Suddenly everybody's a bit nicer to you. They don't say those weird pleasantries that you look good for your weight. They say you look good instead. And it feels strange. Somehow the fake niceness that they had before has divoted down onto a gradual scale. And you say to yourself, I guess I've always been pretty, but I guess I just had weight on me. The weight was hiding the niceness from others. The kindness of others was simply stopped by niceness. And by weight, it was stopped by their fake niceness because you were fat. You see, I've been witnessing a lot of people in my life be fake nice to people that are bigger, overweight, obese, or fat. I've been seeing it a lot. They've been saying these false pleasantries, going to and fro, saying, oh, you don't need to lose weight. But then when they try to lose weight, immediately they say two statements. One, yeah, I can see you losing weight. Or two, the second statement, which is, no, you're beautiful. Crazy sentiment to say to somebody. Crazy sentiment to say to somebody who simply wants to lose some weight. And there's many methods of losing weight. Sometimes it's hard to gain weight for a lot of people, actually, too. That's a bit harder, too. It's very hard to keep the weight on there. You got to keep up with the diet. But losing weight is an effort, a labor of love to your body. You only get one temple, and if you decide to fill it up with all these random materials, then by all means, you're going to ruin that temple. But if you decide to earn your due, go to the gym and do all these things, then by golly, maybe you'll get invited to a birthday party, and people will stop giving you fake pleasantries. And you think to yourself, man, why weren't they inviting me out this much before? This is strange. That's because despite all their platitudes and all the kindnesses they pitch to you, all people that I know, majority of people, let's say majority, will often hang around people that are prettiest. Even guys will hang around their more attractive friends. Why is that? They're easier to look at. Guys will hang around their friends that have better hygiene. Girls will hang around friends that are slightly in the same pretty ballpark as them. And that's just a regular sentiment between humans. That just happens. It's not malicious in any capacity, but the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Obviously, there's no anger behind these actions. There's no malicious intent. It's just you get invited out a lot less. You don't get invited out to that bowling party. Oh, we're not going to invite him. He wants to stay at home and be big. He smells funny. He's weird. And hygiene is very important. And if you smell funny, a lot of people might not invite you out, and you should probably fix that. But to not invite somebody out by the basis of their weight has happened more times than I could count. And it's not that you're making fun of them or bullying them. You're giving a fake platitude to these people who you claim are your friends. But you say now they're pretty. And this happens with a lot of guys. A lot of guys may bully a girl when they're bigger in high school or middle school. And then later in life, that girl ends up divvying out. Maybe all the weight went to her buttocks. Or maybe her breast. Maybe that's what happened. Who knows? I don't. But I do know that when weight is lost, people will start to pay attention a bit more. Oh my God, you look good. You look much better. What happened? What happened was they wanted friends. What happened was they wanted to better themselves. Or what happened was they went through such a horrifying amount of depression. Or maybe they're on some new medication because of their sad state of mental illness that they actively are losing the weight by no qualifications of their own. Maybe they're broke. Maybe they're broke and can't lose the weight. Maybe they needed to get surgery to lose some of the weight and needed to be on perhaps a thing such as Ozempic or something of that variety. And now everybody's hanging out with them. Everybody's chilling with them. And now they feel better. They feel better because their friends are being kinder, not just nice. Not nice. They're not being nice. They're being kind, genuinely speaking. And that is the dilemma of fake niceness. It hurts. I used to be 230 pounds. I used to be a big guy. I was a lot shorter back then, so 230 was more condensed. I was a little nugget of a human being. I was a little bit packed on. I was a little bit nugget status. That's what they called me. They called me the little nugget. So I started to walk everywhere. Started to ride my bike, work out, and gradually over time, I lost all that weight. Now, I'm a smooth 170. I'm 5'5", 5'5", 170. That's how tall I am. That's my weight. It's my height. That's where I'm at. And I'm very happy with where I'm at because people look at me and they say, oh, he's a little skinny dude. And I appreciate that. Thank you. I do appreciate that. And people hang out with me more. People want to see me and be around me more. I don't stink. I didn't have that underfold. That was very hard to wash. Very difficult to get under that little crevice. It feels disingenuous a lot of the time. And there are people that generally don't do this. There are people that hang out with people that are bigger. There are people that do not act. They do not perform. They do not satirize exactly what it is that they're trying to do. They do not put on a fake front. They do not put on a caricature of what it is to be a human being, a friend, a person, a comrade, to somebody that is obviously going through something very difficult. And they may want to improve themselves. And I appreciate and respect what the body positivity movement has done in theory. Because in theory, it is to just simply love the body you are in and not hate who you are because of your body. That is simply all body positivity is. It is to accept the fact of enjoyment of being in the body that you have because you don't know anybody's circumstances of why they're skinny or why they're fat or why they're a specific weight. So we shouldn't judge people. You should be body positive and body forward. But then people took it a step further. They kept saying, well, you don't really need to do this. You're beautiful even if you are this weight. Yes, they are beautiful if they are that weight. But to say they don't need to improve their health or need to do this and you could be healthy while you're fat. Yeah, you could be healthy while you're fat. You could also be a cannibal and not eat meat. That's also a thing you could do. You could be a PDF file and not touch children. But you could in your mind be one. That's also a thing as well. You could want to take people out but not actually do it. There's a lot of things you could actively do in that capacity. That's true. Two things can exist in the same realm. But majority of people that are overweight, guess what? Are unhealthy. I was, and it sucked. My heart was giving out. You know how hard it is to tell a parent that their child's heart is giving out because of their weight? My dad was devastated. He was actively horrified by that. And it 100% is not all big people. I want to point that out. I know a lot of you guys are going to come in here and saying, that's just hurting fat people. You're fat phobic. Incorrect. I'm not. I was fat. Nah, I'm not. There's a lot of people that could go to do some self-improvement on their bodies and be better, and they'd be a lot happier in life looking in that mirror because they're going to be in this pity party, and they're going to keep having these fake nice people that don't invite them out, and these fake nice people that keep telling them they look good when they're big, and they probably do. They more than likely do. But they would feel better if they lost weight. I don't care about how you look. I don't care about your attractiveness. I don't care about any of that. I care about the fake nice people that are actively telling these people that they're fine where they're at and not doing anything to help them improve what they are. The people that don't get the invites, because they don't get the invites. They don't. They're not invited out to the parties to drink or go into the club. There's not enough room in the car. Sorry, buddy. That happens all the time. It happens so frequent and so often where that one girl in the group never gets invited out because she's not pretty enough to be with the rest of the friend group. And you hang out with her one-on-one and tell her it's okay, the rest of the friends just don't understand. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that specific instance. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about that angry instance that happened. I'm talking about the one big guy that you play Helldivers with, but you don't invite him out to the club. Why is that? Does he bring the mood down? Is he not walk fast enough for you? Why don't you invite him out to the park? He wants to come to the park. He likes getting fresh air. Why not? Oh, he's not busy, but why don't you hang out with him? Why don't you take him bowling? Why not? He's got a good job. He's doing great. He has a car too. He can come. Why aren't you inviting him out? Why are you being fake nice over the internet but not actually putting into practice what you preach? If you do that, you suck. If you don't practice what you preach, you suck. However, if you are one of the people that are actually kind and accept all into your opening welcome arms, I am so proud of you. Thank you. You're fixing the issue in droves. I appreciate it. The reason I want to talk about this video and the reason why this video is so long is because I'm seeing a lot of people get mad at Lizzo. I've seen a lot of Lizzo hate recently. Now, I don't like Lizzo and never have, and I probably never will. Mostly because she did the same thing Lil Nas X did. She made one aspect about her entire personality her whole brand. She was a fat girl, and now she's not the fat girl anymore, and nobody likes her anymore. They're saying, oh, she lost weight. She's no longer the big girl. She's not fighting for the big girls. She is fighting for the big girls. She's showing that you guys can work out and improve your body. That's what she's doing. That's what's happening. She doesn't hate her body. She's still body positive. Nothing's changed about her entire message. She's still the same exact person. Nothing's changed. She's just working out now. She still loves her body and loves her weight. She still felt like, I'm pretty sure she still feels like, she probably didn't need to lose weight to be beautiful. And 100%. She didn't. She just wanted to. She didn't need to lose weight to be beautiful. She was beautiful big. She's beautiful at the way she's at now. That's the reality of it. That's the world. It's weird. It's weird that people think that that's a controversial take. It's not. She's just happy with her body. She's happy with whatever state her body is in. She's happy with it. That's what it is. When people commented on her weight before and she got upset by it, she actively stated, I don't need to lose weight to be happy with my body. I don't need to lose weight to be beautiful. I don't need to. But guess what? She wanted to, and so she did. Big difference. Huge difference. The reason I'm talking about that right now is because of that. The reason I'm bringing this up now is because of that. And I'm seeing a lot of people being fake nice. It's gross, and I don't like it. Anyways, bye. Be a better person. Or don't. I'm not your dad. Unless you want me to be your father, then by all means, I'm your dad. Go do your dishes. Go do your laundry. Clean up. Wipe that stain off your shirt. Take off the cum shirt. You don't have to. Please take the cum shirt off. We can all see the stain. I'm so serious. Look at me. Take the cum shirt off.